So what are we doing here, Conrad?
Trying to find a birthday present for my girlfriend for this weekend.
Oh, happy birthday, your girlfriend. What is she like?
She's a big fan of She-Hulk.
Oh, right on.
I'm not finding any that she doesn't have already.
Well, you know what you can do, solve everything and save some money is paint her green, paint yourself green, Hulk smash. Sexy cosplay.
We did that already, Justin. Contrary to public opinion, sexy quail man is not a thing.
Oh, yeah, we should probably find her a book.
Maybe a sex toy.
Sup, geeks? It's your boy Justin Prince.
Shut up, Conrad. It's your boy Justin Prince, and I got my co-host back here with me.
Conrad Wrobel here, and we got some great news stories for you today. Battlefield 4 has EA in hot water.
And Hydra has struck again.
And Archie is gonna be coming to television. Because that's a thing.
Really?
That's a thing. And it's gonna be on Fox. David Ayer's film adaptation of DC Comics' Suicide Squad property looks to come with some very high-profile names. Ryan Gosling, Will Smith, Tom Hardy, and Margot Robbie have all been rumored to be attached to the project. While the first three names should be recognizable to most movie fans, you may remember Margot from Wolf of Wall Street, huh? The rumor mill is abuzz with who they could be playing. Personally, I see Gosling taking the role of Task Force X de facto leader Floyd Deadshot Lawton, Will Smith as Black Manta, Hardy as Deathstroke, and Robbie taking the ever-popular Harley Quinn. Nothing is confirmed, so take these rumors with a grain of salt, but so far it's looking to be pretty awesome. Who do you think these actors should play? Sound off in the comments below.
Aaron Sorkin revealed that Christian Bale will be starring as Steve Jobs in his biopic based off the Walter Isaacson biography, revealing that Bale didn't even have to audition for the role. In an interview with Bloomberg Businessweek, Sorkin states that he has more words to say in this movie than most people have in 3 movies combined. There isn't a scene or a frame that he's not in, so it's an extremely difficult part and he is gonna crush it. Another high-profile Hollywood name is attached with Danny Boyle directing the Sorkin script. If it's any indication what Sorkin was able to do with the Facebook story, this could prove to be the definitive biopic for the late Steve Jobs. I mean, it can't be worse than that Kutcher flick, right? You guys remember that? Kutcher? That 70s show? 2.5 Men reject guy? Yeah, he was Steve Jobs.
After Battlefield 4 launched with some serious problems, plaintiffs filed a class action lawsuit against EA and several of EA's execs, claiming that EA made false public assurances to investors regarding the readiness of the game. The plaintiffs pointed to 8 statements made by EA executives, which they argued were made to sell EA stocks at inflated prices. Unfortunately for the plaintiffs, the judge has agreed with EA that the statements amount to nothing more than corporate confidence, not securities fraud. The case isn't over yet, though, with the plaintiffs having until November 3rd to evaluate their complaint. Regardless, the fact remains that Battlefield 4 was essentially broken from launch.
After the Avengers Age of Ultron trailer was leaked online, Marvel went ahead and just released it officially on their end, rather than try to track down every single unauthorized YouTube video. After a hilarious tweet blaming Hydra for the leak, fans don't have to wait for the upcoming episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. to see the trailer, featuring most of the cast with newcomers Aaron Taylor Johnson's Quicksilver and Elizabeth Olsen's Scarlet Witch. James Spader's voice is haunting as Ultron, and I myself cannot contain my anticipation for this. Avengers Age of Ultron hits theaters May 2015.
The creator of Arrow, Greg Berlanti, looks to be taking another comic book property to TV, specifically to Fox Network. Deadline reports that Riverdale is getting a script plus penalty deal, meaning that if the show doesn't get picked up, there will be financial consequences for the network. Personally, I trust Fox to always do a good job with projects, which is why they should have the first episode be Archie meets the Punisher. I mean, that's gotta be the biggest missed opportunity ever if it isn't the pilot episode. I'd watch it. And you know what? Who do you think should be cast in this show? I mean, sure, I'm not 50 years old and unpopular, but I could do it. I mean, I will be someday. Justin knows it. Joseph knows it. My mom knows it. My girlfriend hates me. I dressed up as Quail Man. Sexy Quail Man. Know what I'm doing anymore. I want to go home.
I haven't focused much on Gamergate, but after the countless death and rape threats directed at women in the gaming industry, I myself am finding it harder to keep away from the conversation. Notable professional geek Felicia Day is the latest doxing victim, after she expressed her fear surrounding the climate left behind by the throngs of internet trolls and neckbeard douche geeks. Day's personal information was leaked to the internet shortly after. Anyone who argues that Gamergate, or at least what it's become, isn't a misogynistic movement must have been dropped on their head as a child. I mean, former NFL player Chris Clue, who also criticized the group in the strongest possible terms, pointed out how those targeted skew heavily towards women. Clue tweeted, "None of you fucking Gamergate tools tried to dox me, even after I tore you a new one. I'm not even a tough target. Instead, you go after a woman who wrote why your movement concerns her." Being appalled by Gamergate has been a daily thing for me, like brushing my teeth, or having breakfast, or my morning crap. But regardless of the original message that they aim to bring about, having a conversation about ethics in games journalism, that whole thing has been lost. It's been lost in the exalted cries of the people who, in my opinion, deserve every bit of horrific act they wish upon those they troll. I'm ashamed to even consider you gamers, and that's a group that I proudly associate myself with. This is cruel, and if you trolls have any inkling of a conscience, you should be fucking ashamed of yourselves. And Joseph, do not censor that.
Well, that's episode 11. Thanks for tuning in, Internet. Hope you like our stories. As usual, follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/liftedgeek, or at Twitter, Instagram, or Vine at LFTDG33K. And of course, subscribe to the channel below. Leave us some comments. We'd love to hear your feedback.
And of course, don't forget to check out liftedgeek.com, read our articles, check out our blog posts, share our stuff. Hey, check out the recent article from the Flash series. I had Conrad here review it.
You stay frosty, Internet.
And get lifted. Bye, guys. Good job. So, we still need to find a present for your girlfriend, right?
Actually, I found one.
Ooh, what did you get her?
Cardstock.
You bought your girlfriend 100 pieces of paper for her birthday.
I was thinking utility.
How the fuck does he have a girlfriend?